I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the changes that have gone on in healthcare in the last, let's say, 50 years. The My background is in medicine and in law. Um, I was probably one of the first family nurse practitioners in California, and was really very um, instrumental in getting the the profession off the ground, you might say. I can't believe it. The dog is scratching at the door. Huh? So, of course, this may be a very short um, live stream, and but what I've noticed over the years, and I did not go to medical school. I've certainly trained a lot of physicians in my role as a manager and nurse practitioner over the years. Um, and I would say that we're in a conundrum right now in as patients. I think getting um, doctors to spend more than 20 minutes thinking about what's going on with you, especially as you age, is really of concern to me. Even knowing all that I know about um, uh, the diagnostic process, I would say that chances are, by the time you make it to the emergency room, you will have probably gone through, maybe 20 doctors. Um, Many of those doctors are very well meaning, but because of the milieu, because of the process of actually becoming a physician or osteopath or other professional, um, really takes out your curiosity, I think, or something. I'm still in the kind of process of learning about that. Um, and what has happened is that we, as patients, start seeing people who really are functioning on such a low level that they've really stopped learning about 20 years ago. Um, for economic reasons, for peer pressure, or whatever, that's where they stopped. And so it's for a person who's really's got a problem, they've got more than just the illness itself. They've got the system. Uh, and I've been a Kaiser member for many years. At first, I was very wholeheartedly um, involved and positive about the experience. But what I noticed when I would be in the facilities is that there were so many walking wounded um, that it was really, I couldn't really justify my my belief that we were doing good. Um, so I'll talk more about the system, the Kaiser system, and how to make it work for you. Okay, that'll be one of the subjects of a future um, future video that I'll make. This one really is a trial one, as you can tell from my dog who wants to get me to do something other than do this. So, um, I guess if I had to compact my background, it would be that I graduated from University of California Medical Center um, with a 5-year program, a baccalaureate nurse. Okay, at that time there were very few of those institutions, and there are now even fewer. Um, I came out of that experience wondering what was I going to do now that I'm this educated nurse, because it seemed like kind of a glorified servant. I mean, sorry, but that's what it looked like. I did get my master's in biology, um, and I was in the education system for quite a while, teaching health and science and other things. And some circumstances created things so that I ended up being very interested in law, and especially in negligence and malpractice. So I have a law degree as well. So I'm Dr. Brown, which absolutely infuriates physicians for some reason. They don't like other professional um, doctoral graduates of using their doctorate, their title. Um, and there's some history about that in terms of law, but for the most part, I really don't see a lot of difference. You know, it's not an academic degree. It's a professional degree, MD, JD. Okay, shouldn't threaten you, right? But it does, and it's always surprising to see the people who get kind of stiffen up when I say when they introduce themselves as Dr. So and so, I say I'm Dr. Brown. Yeah, and we do this little dance. So, anyway, I hope you've appreciated some of my insights today. And I will be trying this again, hopefully. Give me your feedback if you want. And no bad language, please. I'm a Southern girl, and I appreciate your kindness. Uh, and so, thank you, and good night.